He failed school exams, was rejected from dozens of jobs. Even KFC wouldn't hire him. But one quiet man from Hangzhou turned rejection into resilience and built one of the largest tech empires in history. This is the story of Jack Ma, the teacher who taught the world that failure is only the beginning. Jack Ma, from rejection to global legacy. 1. Humble beginnings in Hangzhou, 1964 to 1982. Born in Hangzhou, China in 1964, Ma Yun, known globally as Jack Ma, grew up in modest surroundings. His parents, traditional performers of Pingtan, a regional musical storytelling art, struggled financially. Yet even in this environment of scarcity, young Jack demonstrated an insatiable curiosity and tenacity that would define his life. As a child, he became fascinated with English, not by formal education, but through real-world engagement. For 9 years, starting at age 12, Jack woke up before dawn to ride his bicycle to Hangzhou's main hotel where foreign visitors stayed. He offered them free tour guide services, just to practice his English. One Australian family grew so fond of him that they nicknamed him Jack, a name that would stick for life. Despite this growing fluency, Jack's academic record was anything but stellar. He failed his primary school exams twice, middle school exams 3 times, and struggled deeply with math. His attempts to gain entrance to university were met with failure. 2 full rejections before he was accepted into Hangzhou Teachers Institute, where he majored in English. 2. Post-graduation, a parade of rejections, 1988 to 1994. After graduating in 1988, Jack Ma became an English teacher at a local university, earning $12 per month. But teaching wasn't his end goal. He sought something bigger, though he wasn't sure what. What followed was a seemingly endless string of rejections. Police Academy, rejected for being physically unfit. KFC. Out of 24 applicants, 23 were hired. Jack was the only one turned down. Harvard. He applied 10 times, rejected every single time. It would be easy to see these failures as discouraging. But to Jack, they were data points, not judgments. He believed every no brought him closer to a meaningful yes. 3. First encounter with the internet, 1995. In 1995, Jack traveled to the United States as part of a government-sponsored trip to help a Chinese firm recover debt. While there, he encountered something that would change everything: the internet. Curious, he typed the word beer into a search engine. Results came from all over the world, but none from China. That struck him hard. Where was his country on the digital map? Inspired, he launched China Pages, an online directory for Chinese businesses. The idea was solid, but execution faltered. He had little tech knowledge, few connections, and the project fizzled. Still, he had tasted the power of the internet, and he wasn't letting go. 4. The birth of Alibaba, 1999. Jack's big leap came in 1999. He gathered 17 friends in his Hangzhou apartment and pitched a vision, an internet-based platform that could connect small Chinese businesses with global customers. They pooled together $60,000 and Alibaba was born. Why Alibaba? Jack wanted a name that was easy to spell, globally recognized, and resonated with open sesame, the idea of unlocking opportunities for entrepreneurs. In its early days, Alibaba faced enormous hurdles: skepticism about internet adoption in China, intense competition from eBay and Tencent, multiple failed pitches to venture capitalists. Eventually, SoftBank took a chance and invested $20 million, a decision that changed everything. 5. Defying giants, the Taobao breakthrough, 2003. In 2003, Alibaba launched Taobao, a consumer-facing e-commerce platform. At the time, eBay dominated the Chinese market. Instead of matching eBay's business model, Jack did the opposite. Taobao was free to use versus eBay's commission model. He focused on user experience and local customer service. Introduced Alipay, a secure transaction platform, despite heavy skepticism. Taobao soon overtook eBay in China, forcing the American giant to retreat from the market. It was a symbolic victory, a David versus Goliath moment that cemented Jack Ma as a tech visionary. 6. Alibaba's IPO, a global milestone, 2014. In September 2014, Alibaba went public on the New York Stock Exchange, raising $25 billion, the largest IPO in history at the time. This moment didn't just mark Alibaba's commercial triumph. It validated a dream that had been ridiculed for years. Jack, once rejected by every institution imaginable, now stood before Wall Street as one of the world's most influential entrepreneurs. He wasn't just a businessman, he became a symbol of possibility. 7. Legacy beyond business, 2015, present. Having achieved global success, Jack Ma shifted focus to education, philanthropy, and social impact. He created the Jack Ma Foundation, committed to supporting rural education and teachers in China, encouraging entrepreneurship and innovation across Asia and Africa, investing in environmental sustainability. His speeches at global forums like Davos, the UN, and various entrepreneurial summits revealed a deep-rooted belief that leadership is not about power, but about responsibility. In 2019, he stepped down as Alibaba's chairman, saying he wanted to return to his roots in education. His message: don't chase money, solve problems, and money will follow. 8. Resilience amid challenges. Despite stepping back, Ma's influence remains strong, yet his journey hasn't been without challenges. In 2020, after a speech criticizing China's financial regulations, Alibaba faced regulatory pressure, including the halt of Ant Group's IPO. Though less visible in public since, Jack continues to work quietly on causes close to his heart, especially empowering future generations of thinkers and innovators. His legacy is not defined by corporate success, but by how he turned rejection into resilience and built something monumental from nothing but belief, imagination, and grit. Conclusion. Lessons from Jack Ma. Jack Ma's story is a testament to the power of perseverance, vision, and humility. From failing exams to revolutionizing global commerce, his path was anything but linear. Here's what we can learn. Failure is just feedback. Ma failed more times than most would dare try, but kept moving. Curiosity fuels innovation. His love for English led him to new worlds. Empathy and purpose matter. Alibaba wasn't just a business, it was a tool to lift others. True leadership serves. His post-corporate life shows a deeper, human mission. Jack Ma didn't just build a company, he built a belief system, one where limits are illusions and impact is possible for anyone who dares to dream boldly. From humble beginnings to the global stage, Jack Ma's life echoes one truth: that the world doesn't reward perfection, it rewards persistence. This isn't just the story of a billionaire, it's the legacy of a man who believed in himself when no one else did.